Save the world if we keep just doing cleaner production at the end of the line. We need to do something very different at the start. We need to think innovatively. We need to set our goals extremely radically and do very different activities. This was the starting point for the projects that we worked together with UNEP on. This is also a slide from UNEP. Population growth, rising lifestyles, resource use, consumption, all contributing to the situation we're in at the moment. Don't worry, it's going to get positive in a minute. Let's just take population growth. I did this slide exactly 2 years ago for a similar presentation. At that time, the world's population had just reached 7 billion people. 7 billion. And there's projections for the world's population growth, and you can see that depending on which model we're going to follow, maybe it will actually level out. It's not going to go down for the foreseeable, but maybe by 2040, if everybody becomes extremely affluent, this is one way of getting through the lower middle class barrier into a type of affluence which is less material intensive. But for the next foreseeable future, the population is going to continue to grow. Look at the green figures. That was 2 years ago. Yesterday, I measured it again. 272 million more people have arrived on the Earth in the last 2 years. Do you know how many that is? It's Brazil, plus Uruguay, plus Paraguay, plus Argentina, plus Chile. Population together. In 2 years, that many more people have arrived on the Earth. So whether you believe in global warming, in greenhouse gas emissions, or anything like that, even if you don't believe in this, this is a fact. So resource depletion is a definite, not a threat, it's a promise. This is going to happen. So how do we engage and change this? Some professors in the US, Radel and Allenby, in the early 90s made a formula for environmental impact called the IPAT formula. They said that the I, which the total impact from the environment, is equal to population, P, A, affluence, which they're measuring by the gross domestic product per person, multiplied by the environmental effect of technology, which is the measurable environmental effect divided by the units of GDP. This is more of a mind model than a mathematical model, so don't test this out on anybody. The idea is that where can we alter population? Well, who do we ask to change population? China have done their bit, but can we really expect population activity? Affluence, would any of us like to be less affluent? Difficult one to try and get through. So we're left with technology. How do we bring down the environmental effects of technology? And this is where UNEP started this project as well, to see how can we help particularly small to medium-sized companies to increase the efficiency of the technology they're creating and make significant environmental and sustainability impacts in a positive direction. They've also created a series of risks to convince the busy CEO of any company, saying, well, resource scarcity, price volatility of commodities, and so forth, there's some risk issue you need to be taken into consideration. Regulation is only going to get more and more stringent. I saw a presentation on Tuesday this week in Copenhagen from a Chinese government representative, and that was the first time I've ever seen such an open presentation from China, and they're basically presenting planned laws which are very similar to the European environmental legislation, which is the hardest legislation in the world. This is a promising activity. And the markets will change because more people, different types of materials, different types of products are available.